Hi everyone, Comic Book Reviewer here. This time reviewing on the 2005 film Robots. Now, as you know, Robots is a 2005 computer animated science fiction adventure comedy film that was produced by Blue Sky Studio that gave us the Ice Age movie as well as Rio and was distributed by 20th Century Fox. And keep in mind the film, I would say Robots, has a bit of a message and a moral that sometimes in life, finding your own path, choosing what you want to do, as well as help give people hope and show that you do have potential for something bigger. So the premise of the film is meant to follow in a small additional town where we see how Rodney Copperbottom, the son of Herb and Lydia, decides to journey out to Robot City after something that happened with Wonderbot, Rodney's dad's father's sort of boss's business, and we do kind of see how Herb encourages Rodney to help journey out to Robot City and help him to sort of inspire to go for his dream to meet his idol Bigwell. We kind of see how, as soon as Rodney makes it to Bigwell Industries, we see how he finds out that it's been taken over by Ratchet, who is a scheming, conniving, and kind of arrogant businessman who pretty much wants to get rid of outmodes as well as sort of have these more fancier upgrades. And I think Ratchet's character is a bit of a message and a moral that sometimes people who look down on the poor as well as the less fortunate show no concern or care. And of course, we kind of see how Rodney learns to his shock and horror about Ratchet's plan, and we do kind of see how over time Rodney ends up becoming the hero the outmodes of Robot City needs, and even helps kind of repair them. And over the course of the film, we do see how he slowly becomes friends with Fender as well as his other friends. And I think, the characters do work. Like, Fender being a bit more like this kind of smooth talker who breaks apart easily. You've got his sister Piper, who's a bit of the badass tomboy. And you even also have Crank, who's a bit like this guy who wants to give up and doesn't really believe in himself. And you even got one robot who basically uses a voice box and kind of different ways. And I think for the most part, I think Robots definitely feels like a relatable movie. And I think when you do have Herb with Rodney, you can tell he does help inspire him and help him sort of support his dreams. And I'm kind of glad they didn't make Herb into this really selfish, arrogant, and kind of bad dad character where he just gives up on his son's dream or has mixed feelings about it. You actually do see Herb actually giving him full support. And I actually give it credit that they don't make him into a complete bad dad character. I think the point about making a movie or a TV show, you do want to show a dad who does want what's best for their kid. You do want them to show that they do support what they want to do. And I think it's like that dad we always had who did support our ideas, always kind of encouraged us to kind of help us reach our potential. And I think the film does work because, I see the way Rodney's character is meant to be the one who helps give people inspiration and help be the hero they need. And I think the way I kind of see Ratchet and the other fancier robots are like really sort of rich, upper class, or elite, showing that they look down on others and show no concern or care. I think the point of Bigwell, as well as Cappy, who are basically human-like robots, do actually show concern or care and actually do show support. And I think, the point, I would say, of the sweepers are a bit like containment camps, or basically those sort of camps you see where people are treated like animals. And that sort of people don't show any concern or care for what happens to the poor, people looking for a better life, or those who just want to kind of escape from a war-torn country or somewhere where they want to feel safe. And I think Robots definitely works, I think, as a movie. And I'm kind of glad they don't throw a random love interest to Rodney. And they kind of slowly build up a bit of a friendship between Cappy and Rodney. And it doesn't feel enforced. And it does give you that possible hint of a good love interest. And I kind of think, yeah, I kind of give it credit that they don't make Rodney into a completely sort of egotistical character because, yeah, he knows it's not going to be easy in Robot City, and he does want to make his father, who's been there for him, proud. And I think sometimes when you've got the supporting role in the family, you do want to show your parent you can be that person. You want to help sort of reach your potential as well as use your resources to help do something better. And I think for the most part, I think Robots definitely deserves thumbs in the middle. Well, it's not a bad movie. You can tell it's got a simple premise. You know it's going to have this endgame-like battle. And it does end things a little too quick, but at the same time, knowing when to take time with the story. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.